So today, guys, I'm talking to a group of students who came all the way over from Chicago, Illinois to East Africa, Tanzania to see what it's like over here on the continent of Africa. And today we're going to get their perspective and how they feel about being over here in the motherland. So make sure you guys stay tuned all the way to the end. And for those of you who don't know, my name is Ambassador Tim Ford Jr. of the African Union AUCS, and I've been living over in East Africa, Tanzania for almost 5 years now. And I help my people invest, rebuild, and return to the continent of Africa and create generational wealth through real estate. But today we're talking about some of my brothers that came over from the Chi-Town to give their story. So let's go. Up first, I got my brother Trevante. He came all the way over from Chicago. Welcome, bro.
How are you?
Yeah, I'm good, man. Welcome to T3 and me. Come on into the camera, bro. So first things first, bro, I want to say welcome to the channel. A lot of people
Appreciate it being here. I did my research, of course.
Yeah. Appreciate it, man.
Yes, sir.
Thank you, bro. So I'm here to help people and show them what's going on in Africa and give them the real and show them the truth. So, you know, my first question to you is, how do you feel about being over here in Africa, bro?
Blessed, for sure.
Yeah.
We in the motherland, the homeland where everything originated, started at.
Yeah.
So it's a good opportunity, good learning experience. We out here with chaperones, people who already been well established, well familiar with the area, so we got a good layout,
Yeah.
good overview of what's to come,
Yeah.
of what's out here,
Yeah.
and I feel it's a good experience.
Good. So is it what you expected it to be?
Yeah and no. I ain't know it was gonna be as pretty and beautiful as it was out here. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, it's on another level.
Yeah, it's nice out here though. Like, it ain't just like what you normally or typically see, just like, you know, dirt or sand and soil.
The hungry babies and all that. Yeah. It's some areas.
A lot more to offer.
Yeah.
It's a lot more. Africa got a lot more to offer.
Yeah, good. So, how old are you, bro?
23.
23. So this your first time on the continent of Africa?
First time.
Yeah. Do you plan on coming back now?
Most definitely.
Yeah. So to the people who are in America, they're watching, what would you say to someone who's afraid to come to Africa, who believe the mess that we've been taught?
Well, I would say to overcome that,
Yeah.
to push past that, because there's a lot of things that try to hinder us or stop us or limit us from achieving or progressing or just reaching new heights and new levels.
Yeah, that's real. That's real.
And so most definitely getting there.
Yeah.
And then it's only right because this is a homeland.
It's only right.
It's only right.
Right. Why not? Exactly. Why not tap in?
Why not tap in?
It's only right. Good. Yeah. You want to move here at some point, or you just gonna visit again?
I most definitely visit again.
Yeah.
Most definitely. But if I could, I'll move here.
At some point, bro, you just gotta lay the foundation and make it up in your mind. That's what you want to do, and it can be done, bro. Yeah. Appreciate your time, brother. Thank you for letting the people know something, man. So one last thing, what would you want to say to the people who are watching and thinking about coming over here?
It's a lot to offer. We got a beautiful beach, beautiful sand, good food. I just say getting there again.
Yeah,
just getting there,
yeah.
Get the feeling, the environment, get the feel of the area and just the environment and the people.
Yeah.
It's a good, wholesome community together built.
Yeah, respect. And it's a nice vibe, nice chill, nice relax, and great opportunity for those with the right mindset. Yep. Appreciate your time, bro.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, man, thank you.
No problem.
Up next, we got my brother Quincy, who moved over from the country of Nigeria to the United States of America, to Chicago at the age of 2. And he's been over there since then, but now he's came back home to the continent. He's about to give his perspective since he's decided to come back home. Let's go, brother Quincy. Welcome, bro.
What's up?
Yes, man. How you doing, bro?
I'm good.
Good. Welcome to T3 and me, man. So, you know, on here I tell people about what's going on in Africa, give them the real, and I just let them know that you came from Nigeria and now you've decided to come back and visit again. So how is it coming back home, and is it different from the West Africa to East Africa side?
I ain't gonna lie, it feels good coming back to Africa. I thought East Africa was gonna be different.
Yeah.
But I can see there's some differences, but like it's exactly like Nigeria, so it feels like I'm right at home.
Yeah, that's good.
I'm not gonna lie, like the roads and stuff, like how people drive on the opposite sides of the roads. That's like the stuff
same,
I see back home in Nigeria too. So like, yeah, it's exactly the same. But like What I didn't expect is like when we're here in Bagamoyo, and I didn't know that this like village resort would actually like be nice like that. I thought it would be like an actual like village that would be like staying in.
I feel yeah. But to come here and see the resort vibes and feel this, it was like an unexpected surprise.
Yeah, I didn't know that there's so many like beaches. Like every like hotel we go to, like there's a beach and water, so it's so beautiful here.
Good. So how has it been being back over here? You know, you've been in Chicago for a lot of your life now. How old are you now?
I'm about to turn 21.
About 21. So you've been there more than like 15 years in America. So how does it feel being back home, bro?
Man, it feels good. Honestly, like I was telling myself that I would consider like coming back and like actually like staying for like at least a year or something like that.
After you graduate and everything.
Because
Here in Tanzania or?
No, I'm talking about Tanzania. I already been to Nigeria a lot of times. I'm trying to see like what's more to the people here in Tanzania, you know. Karibu to all my people that's watching, you know, I learned a little bit of Swahili out here.
That's what I'm talking about. Good job, man. So y'all been here for a few days now in Tanzania. What is some of the opportunity views you've seen as a young man and how you feel that you can come over here and do some things?
So some of the opportunities I feel here that is in Tanzania is a learning experience. So we're here on a study abroad trip. So it's a learning experience. Just not the culture, but like the people, you know, getting to know the people, getting to know the history. Like we just went on a slave trade tour. So, you know, getting to know how Bagamoyo became Bagamoyo, you know? Because it wasn't originally called that, you know? So, like, just getting to experience that, experience the sights, the food, what's it called? The art, the music. It's amazing. Like, now I'm adding, what's it called? Diamond Platinums to my, you know,
playlist.
Because that's a Tanzania favorite right there. Diamond Platinums to my playlist. So it's just been great. So like anybody that comes out here, I feel like they should get to experience that. And, you know, people are so nice here, and they're not afraid to like, you know, speak to you. Some speak English, but some speak Swahili, and they're not afraid to teach you Swahili either. That's where I learned most of the words in Swahili. Like habari gani. It means what's up. What's going on,
How you doing? That's good. So for those of our people that's over in America, in Chicago, in any other cities over there, that's scared to come here, that believe the narrative that Africa is unsafe, that we shouldn't be here, and the people hate us, what do you say to that?
So for one, I would say Africa is unsafe, because if we really talking about unsafe, Chicago is then unsafe because of all the gang violence that's going on in Chicago. Then like, why be in Chicago? You know, it's just that stereotype. But it's because, you know, it's because of the culture, it's because of the history that's why people should come here. Like some of our, you know, brothers in Chicago that are like in gangs, you know, forget that. What's it called? Forget their roots. Forget that, you know, what it means to be African American. Sure, they're American, but the roots all started from Africa.
That's real,
you know, so it's just getting to, you know, get in touch with your roots, which is why it's one of the reasons we're here on this trip, to grow brotherhood and also to get in roots to who we are, because we're not just Americans, you know, we Africans.
It's real.
Africans that's, you know, trying to learn their culture, trying to learn their past, the people that came before them, you know. So that's exactly what I was saying to them, because, you know, like if that's the case, nowhere's really safe.
I say that all the time.
Nowhere's really safe,
especially over there.
Exactly, nowhere's really safe because you got worse places than Africa.
For sure.
That's what's it called. That if people are saying that it's harmful and stuff like that, but definitely experience it. Definitely, you know, try to, you know, go back to your roots. Try to know the people, and you know, you never know what you might expect.
That's true.
You know, at the end of the day, you would be thankful. For coming here. You know, Asante. You'd be thankful.
It's worth it. It's worth it. Hey, y'all heard it right from another brother that came from Africa, went over to Chicago, and decided to come back to the motherland again. So, hey, it ain't just me on here talking. I'm not just bumping my gums and just lying to y'all. This is another experience about what's really going on over here, man. Hey, thank you for your time, brother.
Yeah,
I appreciate it, man. Any last words you got for the people?
Yeah.
You want to say?
Y'all need to follow my Instagram though. I'm a DJ, so you know if people in Chicago watching,
Yeah.
you know I'm going back to Chicago. I'm a DJ, or I might come out here when I decide to stay in Tanzania for a year.
Yeah.
But my Instagram is DJ_Q Nation for those that you are watching.
Yeah.
All
Hey,
right.
plug yourself in. Appreciate it, bro.
Thanks so much.
Yes,
man.
sir. You're welcome, man. And before I go any further, I need you guys to do me a quick favor real quick. I've been looking at my YouTube analytics, and it's been telling me that 89.1% of the people who are watching my content aren't subscribed to the channel yet. Now, I don't know what's going on. I don't know why you're not subscribed yet, but do me a favor. Hit that subscribe button so you can help us to reach more people, and we can reach the goals that we're trying to reach, and it can help get this message out to those who really want to know what's going on the continent of Africa, all right? We show them the different real estate opportunities and give them up-to-date information about the real what's going on the ground. All right, so help us out and hit that subscribe button. Up next, we got my brother Bobby. He's 22. He came over from Chicago. He was born and raised in the trenches, and he decided to come over here and take this leap of faith and see what's going on over here on the continent of Africa, and now we're about to get his perspective. Welcome, Bobby. Karibu, bro. You're welcome, man. You're welcome. Welcome to T3 and me, bro. So what I do is I tell people what's going on in Africa and show them the real and give people the real experiences about what's going on. So, hey, my first question to you is, how do you feel about being over here in Africa for the first time?
I'm really enjoying the experience. You know, I'm grateful to be able to come down here. You mentioned a lot of people in my family, a lot of people's family have never been to Africa, you know, so
Yeah.
I'm glad I'll be the first to be able to tell my kids, you know, I came down here.
Yeah.
And I definitely think the media portrays it a lot differently than what it really is. I felt nothing but welcome here, safe. Of course, people look because you're just a new face, but I felt great here, you know.
Yeah.
It's beautiful here, and just very different, you know. But at the same time, it's the same.
Yeah, it's the same. Yeah, that's people think that it's sort of night and day, but what I've learned since I've been here, I'm sure you've learned that, bro. They just like us.
For sure.
Yeah. Then you've probably seen out some of your cousins already.
I know, right?
Yeah.
For sure.
Good. So, you know, there's a lot of people in Chicago and in many other cities in America, and they feel like we can't come here and there aren't any opportunities. What have you seen as a young man who's thinking about going into who's about to go into the real world and looking into opportunities? What do you see here from a business perspective, and as someone who's about to start a family and do all of that?
Yeah, for sure. And I was kind of asking about this earlier. I feel like it's the exact opposite. It's nothing but opportunities out here. You know, there's a lot of stuff that they need and that you can build on as long as you have that business mindset, like you were saying. And I feel like in America, you know, it's so hard. Especially for me, I've been trying to.
Hold on. Hey, kaka. Kidogo tafadhali. Oh, asante.
In America, I've been trying to start businesses and stuff, but you know, it's so many people that's already doing a lot of things, you know. But here, it's it's a lot of stuff that they need and a lot of stuff that you can build.
Yeah.
Build on.
Untapped potential.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So
I tell people when they come over here, it's like you going back into the past with a cheat sheet.
yeah,
Whatever company you see,
that's true.
you can build it
That's
yourself over here.
That's a great way to describe it, honestly.
Yeah.
Because I don't see why not, honestly.
Yeah, exactly. So, if you, do you plan to come back again?
I definitely plan to come
Yeah, you
back.
want to move here? I think you were saying you got a girl, you got to try to convince.
I really do want to move here. I can see myself because the city was great. You know, I'm from Chicago, I'm from out west.
Yeah.
But when I came to Mississippi, I realized I really love nature. I love outdoor. I like open space, open land. I want to build my own.
Yeah.
But then I came here, it's it's
wide
even
open.
more of
Yeah.
that. You know, it's even more of that. And I know my girl, you know, and she ain't even like Mississippi.
Yeah.
She gonna be it's nothing to do out here. But she really do trust me a lot, and I feel like eventually I will be able to convince her.
Yeah.
And by the time I'm building my wealth and getting my plan together, when I came down here, I feel like I could convince her because I definitely love it down here.
Yeah.
I feel like if she came and seen this herself, she would love it out here.
Yeah, for sure.
The people are so friendly here, you know.
Yeah.
And you did of course, you know, people see Americans, but I mean, a lot of Americans come down here and do a lot of ignorant things. So
For sure. Yeah, I was gonna say, but if you do decide to do this, the most important thing you said is to make sure that you have the vision and the plan in place to help her feel comfortable, because that's the most important thing. As long as she see that you have a vision and you know where y'all going, she'll definitely comfortably follow you, bro.
Yeah.
So yeah,
And
I hope.
I'm just
Go
grateful
ahead.
too that I have I know somebody that did it already, you know, like you got the blueprint. I was looking at your Instagram, you know.
Yeah.
So that makes the process a lot easier, you know. And
Each one teach one.
seeing that it's been done, you know,
Yeah.
it can be done. And I mean, you look like you've been having a great time.
Yeah,
you know,
bro.
you and your kids.
I have. I've been chilling.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
I mean, yeah.
It's
excited.
doable, bro.
I'm excited. Though,
Yeah,
to
yeah.
see this.
Good. So I'm glad to be able to help, for one, be able to show people what's possible, give my people the game. And this is why I do it, for brothers like this to look at the content and be like, you know what, I can do that too, because we all can do this. You watching this content, you're supposed to do this for your family. I was telling them yesterday, like, you guys are meeting me, but you are supposed to tell thousands, hundreds, sometimes millions more about your experience. So this is just one talk, one conversation about what you're supposed to be doing moving forward about the continent of Africa, all right? So next, my last and final question is, what would you say to someone who's afraid to come over here, who's allowing the Western media to make them afraid of Africa? What would you say to them to get comfortable and to see the opportunity here?
I feel like this is the perfect time to realize, like, we see all the crazy stuff happening in our media, you know, the higher ups, like the things that they say, it's like, you already know, like, it's just not to be trusted. Why not come see it for yourself? It's not expensive at all, you know, to come down here.
Yeah.
Like, you guys spend money on a lot of other things. You can save up a little bit to come down here. So come see it for yourself, you know, tap in with Tim, you know, and I feel like the answer will be here. So.
Yeah, once you get over here and feel it yourself, you already know.
For sure.
Yeah, well, appreciate your time, Bobby.
Yeah, appreciate you.
You're welcome, bro. Thank you. If you're watching our content, you're probably interested in coming over to the continent of Africa, where you're in luck. I have a free document that gives you everything you need to know in order to have a solid foundation so that you come over here successfully. All you have to do is sign up to our newsletter at our website, and you'll be sent that document directly to your inbox. And also, we have a free course that gives you everything you need to know so that when you decide to come over here, you have everything you need so that you can be good to get started. And we offer Swahili courses as well for those who are interested. If you want to be well-rounded and speak the language of Swahili so that you can come over here and be competent and handle your business properly, join us in our self-paced Swahili course as well. And we also offer consultations for those who are interested. I will sit on the phone with you and answer all the questions that you have to make sure that you and your family know everything you guys need to know so that y'all can make a smooth transition over here to the continent of Africa. And last, but certainly not least, we have a membership community of like-minded individuals who are working together and coming over here to the continent of Africa to hold each other accountable and build alongside one another. So if you're interested in joining our community or taking advantage of any other resources that we have for you guys, make sure you just click the link in the description box and join us at our website, and we got you, all right? Since we're here, got to show y'all some of the products real quick.
This I'm not your body ready. Not your body.
Yeah, natural product.
Not your body.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, come closer. Come. Busy Beachy. And also, if you're interested in getting an herbal consultation to learn traditional methods and ways to help you overcome any illness or sickness you've been dealing with, click the link in the description box and sign up for our herbal consultations now, and my beautiful wife got you. And also, if you're interested in learning how to make herbal products and learning the traditional methods to foster in healing from different diseases, and also how to set up FDA GMP compliant herbal businesses, join us in our FordsHerbal Medicine Academy, where my beautiful wife, licensed herbal practitioner and student midwife, will teach you how to do everything in order to set up your business properly and learn how to make your products properly. So join us if you're interested. Karibu. All right, up next we got my brother Ty. He's also from Chirac as well. He's 23 years old. He's his first time over here on the continent of Africa. So, hey, we're going to hear his perspective as well, all right? So, Karibu, brother. Welcome, brother Ty.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome, man. You're welcome.
That was such a warm introduction.
Appreciate it, man. Yeah, man. You're welcome. You're welcome. So, yeah, man, I tell people about what's really going on over here on the continent of Africa. So, man, my first question to you is, how do you feel being over here in Africa for the first time?
I feel blessed, honestly. Like, this is such a beautiful country with beautiful people, and my eyes are definitely being open to like a different way of life. Which, in my opinion, you know, the people here and the way that they live is they live freely, and so I really love and respect that.
Yeah, it's like on another level.
Yeah.
Is it anything like you were expecting? Like I know you had like certain expectations about Africa and about coming over here. Is it what you expected it to be?
No, I mean I didn't really know what to expect.
Yeah.
Like I did a little bit of research about Tanzania before coming here, but it's nothing like actually being here and seeing it and like walking down the street and saying, you know, she coming to the elders.
And
like
living that experience.
Actually being here is like super dope. Like I don't know, like even just like the little stuff, like the way that the way that people like, you know, worship and the way that people just carry themselves is different. I'm loving it so far. Everybody's been super kind to us.
Yeah, that's good, man. So throughout your few days here, you've had a few different interactions, a few different experiences. You know, we've been taught in America that they hate us over here. They don't want us to be connected with them, and we basically shouldn't come back home. So have you had that experience when you've interacted with some of the local people here?
No, not at all. No, not at all. Everyone's been super warm and friendly, and like to the extent that if there is like somebody who's like a little standoffish, it's because of something that we did. Like we're very picky about like food and about conditions, and we're like a little bit pampered, you know. And so like when you're dealing with people, like back in Chicago, I do customer service and I'm a server, so I deal with people who like are very like demanding
and disrespectful with it.
You can't do that here to people who, you know, this is their space, this is their country. You know, I'm trying to just come into it with respect, and when I've been doing that, it's totally reciprocated.
And it's funny you use that analogy with serving, because I was a server as well, and I come from that experience, and I understand a certain level of quality of standard and the way that you want service, but just being honest, it's not here yet. And it's not that they're being disrespectful, it's just not, they don't really care about it. It's not on their radar yet. So you have to understand that it's just something that they're learning right now. And be cool with that.
Exactly. So, you know, like you have to give people leeway, especially when you're a guest. And there's a way that people do things here. And I feel like me personally speaking, I feel like it would be wrong to try to bring the ways of Chicago here. You know what I mean? I would rather immerse myself in the way that things are done here, so I can understand the people better. Like the sense of community, it seems like is a lot stronger in a lot of ways.
For sure.
So I like that.
Yeah, good. So if there's someone watching this and they are thinking about coming over here to the continent of Africa and want to experience this for themselves, what would you say to them, and what bit of advice would you give to them to come over here and do it successfully?
I would say you should definitely come, but come with an open mind and an open heart, and don't, you know, try to pick fights. You know, like a lot of Black Americans, like we carry a lot of like generational trauma. We carry a lot of, you know, racism and colorism within us, and you know, we do stereotype people. We have the tendency to do that because that's how we were raised in the United States. And you know, try to the best of your ability, let that go, and when you get here, you appreciate how beautiful it is. Like I feel like I'm like, when I walk down the street, it's like a mosaic of humanity. Like you see people in, like I don't see people in hijabs. I don't see people in mosques like doing the call to prayer every day. Like seeing that and seeing people go and pray and just how they are, it's like it gives you an appreciation for people. Respect. So yeah, come here with an open mind and an open heart.
Appreciate that, brother. Thank you for your time, man. Continue to enjoy your trip, man.
I appreciate it.
All right, man. All right, so next I'm here with my brother Terrell. He also is from Chirac. He's 34 years old, and he decided to come over here to the continent of Africa for the first time as well with this group. And he's going to give his perspective on being a 34-year-old man coming here and seeing what's really going on the ground. So, hey, welcome, bro. Karibu sana. I'm good, bro. How you doing?
I'm good, man.
Good. I'm good, bro. I'm good, man. So yeah, brother, welcome to T3 and Me. So what I do here is tell people about what's really going on in Africa and give them the real about the experiences that people have and some of the political things and the real estate opportunities. But now that you're over here as a 34-year-old Black man from Chicago, how does it feel being here for the first time?
Man, it's amazing.
Yeah.
I would say it's a freeing experience. It is nothing like I was shown growing up.
Yeah.
Like, not at all, not even close.
Yeah, yeah.
So I think for me that was very mind-blowing to be able to take what I've been told, what I've been shown from, you know, history school and things like that in America, and then also what I'm seeing now, and bring and compare and contrast together and see the differences, but also the similarities that we both have.
Yeah.
So I think for me that was the most mind-blowing experience.
Yeah. So how did you feel, like, realizing that it's nothing like you were taught? How was that feeling?
Mind-blowing.
Yeah.
It's one of them things where you kind of really don't even really have a comment because you're trying to like
Process it all.
soak it
yeah.
all in, and then you just looking and observing, and it's one of the moments. So it was like, damn.
Yeah. Yeah.
What the fuck have I been told? It made me, you know, question like, what have I been told?
Yeah,
And, you know,
man.
Are we being told and showed false things for a reason? Is there an agenda behind it?
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
Yep,
It makes you put all that in perspective.
Yeah,
So,
yeah, and see it for what it really is,
Yeah,
baby, because
yeah.
that's what's been going on. They fed us this agenda, so more people, when it was time for us to come over here and have this feeling of connecting with our brothers and sisters, there would be this barrier in place. Because I'm sure when you heard about coming to Africa, maybe the first thought was, it might not be safe. And that's what we all deal with.
Yeah.
And you had to overcome that within yourself.
Yep.
Yeah.
I can't lie.
Yeah.
I kind of thought that at first.
That's real. Yeah.
Yeah. I'll
And
be
that's
real.
because of what they put in our face.
Yeah.
Yeah. So anytime I even speak and I see people come over here, I always say, hey, first, good job. Because you overcame the mental hurdle of thinking this is something that you're supposed to be doing. And that's a challenge within itself. Yeah. So there's people in Chicago who are watching this and they are thinking about coming over here, and they are in their 30s. They have families. They are thinking about uprooting and trying to do something like this. Not even just in Chicago, all across America and some of the Western countries. What do you say to those people who are looking and thinking about place for opportunities and trying to get out of America? What do you say about coming to Africa? Should they do that?
I say go for it.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, anything in life worth having is worth fighting for. And there's going to be a lot of people who try to deter you. There's going to be a lot of people who try to place state fear on you because they're scared to do it. Which is a lot of times when you make decisions like that in your life, you really can't ask people for advice.
No, for real.
You got to pray to God. And as long as you make that contentment with yourself that you've made the decision that you want to do it, act on it.
That's
and
real.
anybody that's meant to be in your life while you go on a journey in that direction will align with you.
Yep.
And anybody that's meant to fall
will fall. Yep. It happened how it's supposed to. That's real, bro. That's real. So coming here, you know, seeing the opportunities here as a 34-year-old man, someone who's building something, who's trying to create a legacy for himself, do you see opportunities here on the ground for us as a people to be able to create some things?
Absolutely. Because here they build everything from the ground up. So it's nothing but room, space, and time for opportunity.
Yeah.
But they bare hands, man.
Literally,
bare hands.
Yeah, literally. Yeah. That's good. So my last and final question is, there's somebody in Chicago and somebody in America, you know, from our cities, that's thinking about coming here, but they are allowing the negative thoughts to fester and keep them crippled to coming over here and having this experience that you're having. What would you say to someone that's in this situation?
Okay. I use myself as an example. The old version of myself, I was a lot of fearful of a lot of things. And that came from how I was raised. A lot of times as people and parents, they can place their fears off on people. So I know that if I still would have been fearful, I never even would have came out here on this trip.
Yeah.
So I never would have saw this experience to even allow my mindset to be changed because of the way that it was already programmed based off what I saw and what I've been taught.
Yeah.
So I would say for them, I would say to do it.
Yeah.
Step out on faith and allow your mind to be changed. If you do not allow your mind to be changed, it'll never change. And if you continue to conform to what people tell you, you'll always see it the way that they show it.
That's real. That's real. Ooh, I hope y'all heard that. Take notes and understand what's going on. We got people coming from America and coming over here and giving their experiences about what's going on. I'm not just here talking, y'all. I've been telling y'all for the past 5 years.
Wonderful experience. I never regret it, and bro, I'm gonna tell my kids about this.
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah, as you should. You think about coming back?
Yeah.
Moving here or just coming back?
I wouldn't mind moving here, honestly.
Yeah, putting things in place, things is set up properly. You won't mind coming here and doing that. So, one final word before we leave. Anything you want to say to the people that, any last words to get off your chest about being here?
Man, come down here experience it for yourself. I could talk all day, we could talk all day,
Yeah.
but you never really gonna grasp the totality of it until you actually come down here and experience it. Look at this, man.
Let me get out
Why
the
would
way.
you not want to come experience that, man?
Yeah.
Like, why not, baby?
Why not?
Come on down, man.
Yeah.
Come on home.
Appreciate you, brother. Thank you for your time.
All right, man. Anytime, man. Appreciate you.
So, guys, I'm about to holler at one more brother, Tony, who's 23 years old. He decided to come over from Chicago, Chirac, to the continent of Africa, to East Africa, Tanzania, to see what's really going on. So we're about to holler at my brother and see his perspective as well from being over here on the continent of Africa. Brother, Tony, welcome to the show, bro.
What's up, man? How
Yeah.
y'all feeling?
Things are good, man. How you doing?
I'm good, man. Hey, I'm blessed to
Yeah.
have the opportunity to come back to the motherland.
Yeah.
You feel me? None of my parents ever came back here, so you feel me? It was a good experience to come over here, you know, and I came over here for free.
Yeah.
Didn't have to pay for nothing.
Yeah, that's
so,
a blessing, bro.
You
Bro,
feel me?
that's on another level.
I'm definitely grateful, you feel me, to be here, and I feel overwhelmed. I'm able to
Overwhelmed.
walk around and stuff like that.
Yeah.
The food amazing.
Yeah,
all
yeah,
that. So,
yeah,
like,
yeah. You big
everything a
chillin'.
plus for me. you
Yeah,
feel me? I've been
yeah.
chilling, man.
Yeah,
I feel like I'm, you know, I'm safe, I'm comfortable, man.
Yeah.
Can't complain.
yeah. Is it what you experienced? I mean, what you expected it to be?
Yeah, it's definitely what I expected it to be. I feel like, you feel me? I knew, you know, no. Actually, I take that back. I didn't expect you all to have like, what you want to call it? We got skyscrapers in Chicago and shit like that.
Yeah,
I didn't
yeah.
expect y'all to have that in downtown Zanzibar.
Yeah.
No, not Zanzibar.
Dar es Salaam.
Dar es Salaam.
Yeah.
I didn't expect this.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Them big buildings was like, hold on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm like, damn, whole time they got familiar structures like Chicago.
Yeah, bro. Have y'all been to the mall yet?
Yeah, we went to the mall.
Yeah,
The mall
yeah.
remind me of this mall in Chicago called Lincolnwood.
Yeah.
Or like North Riverside.
Yeah,
you
y'all
been
hear
to
that?
North Riverside, right?
I haven't been. No, I haven't.
You
No,
never
I ain't
been
gonna
out
lie.
west,
I
North
ain't never been to
Riverside?
Chicago, bro. My bad.
Hey, North Riverside is decent. It's a pretty decent mall. So
Yeah.
that's what the mall here reminded me of.
Yeah. Okay.
The food amazing to me. Hey, I ain't gonna lie to you. I fuck with the food, the
Yeah.
fish,
Yeah.
the chicken.
Yeah.
Everything just tastes fresh. The fruit tastes way better, man.
Yeah.
What
That's
else?
good,
What else
man.
is good, man? Shit. The juice.
Yeah.
man,
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
The juice don't taste sweet as hell. Like,
Yeah. Too much sugar.
Like in Chicago, I could buy a juice and that shit'll make my head hurt if I drink too much of that shit. But here, and that shit cheap as hell. man, like,
yeah. It's better
definitely
for you.
decent. Hell yeah.
Yeah, that's good. So, being here, bro, for the first time, would you say that more people should experience this? More people from Chicago, do you think it'll open their eyes and give them a new perspective on things?
I feel like yeah, but like it would have to be like more people like me coming over here, like like myself, for people to like be influenced to come over here because I don't know, like people don't be wanting to travel for some reason. Like we had a couple brothers like on the trip with us that was like about to come, like, and they just backed out. I don't know why, but like
Spirit of fear, bro.
Yeah, some people
Yeah.
don't want to travel
Yeah.
sometimes, but I don't know. Like I feel like if you had an opportunity, you should just take it, especially like you changing something in your family milestone. Like nobody never been back to the motherland since they got taken. So
Yeah, bro.
I feel like it's a good experience. You feel me?
Yeah.
Try something new.
Yeah, and to be one of the first people within your family to make that leap and come back over here is, bro, groundbreaking. Groundbreaking.
Man.
So what would you say to, there's some shorties in Chicago who have the wrong mindset and who really think that Africa is bad, Africa is not any opportunity. What type of opportunities did you see for us as a people, some of our young brothers who looking for opportunities, not trying to get caught up in the system and get caught up in that? What have you seen over here for us as brothers to do and the possibilities?
I see, like, what do I see? I ain't gonna lie to you. I see work. Like, everybody working, everybody hustling, like, to get their own stuff. Like, I don't see nobody robbing nobody or killing nobody. So, you feel me? I feel like everybody got a goal here.
Yeah.
Like, everybody pretty much level-headed, pretty much from my perspective, like, from what I seen so far. Like, nobody tripping out. Like, I ain't had nothing, no bad experiences and nothing with nobody. So like everybody like they working right here, man. Like everybody got a goal. I feel like they on a mission. So I feel like you come out here, you feel me? You gotta have some type of ambition, you know.
That's real, bro.
So yeah, that's how I feel about that.
Yeah, that's the most important thing. Have some ambition, have the right mindset, and you can like make something happen and knock it out and get it done.
Have your own farm like yourself, man. And come over here and have your own business.
Yeah. However it go.
Do whatever you want to do.
Yeah.
You trying to do.
Yeah. So lastly, before I go, what any final words would you say to somebody that's in America? They're scared and they believe the mess that we've been taught about Africa and don't really want to come over here. What would you say to them?
I would say come, man. Take that chance, man.
Yeah.
Get out the same environment, bro. Cause like you never gonna grow like if you being stuck up in the same environment. Like grow across the world, see how other fucking races and other religions is living. See where you came from. You feel me? Like I don't know. This trip definitely may open my eyes. Like it make me cherish like little small shit. Like I have like motherfuckers out here working real life from sun up to sundown. Real life, they working for real.
Bro.
And we in the fucking crib complaining about bullshit. So look, like I got an example, right?
Yeah.
We staying in the little resort right here. So I was going down the stairs, man, like, and I like twisted my ankle.
Yeah.
Some clumsy shit.
Yeah.
I see y'all running up, like the females was carrying our bags up the stairs. Like I didn't want them to do it. I'm like, nah, I could carry my own bags. I'm big as hell. Like you ain't got to carry my shit. That shit
I got it, sis. Yeah.
That's petty. So I'm like, I carry my own shit. But like, just to put that in like perspective, like we out here getting fucked up over stairs, motherfuckers getting sick, like over being dehydrated. But like y'all out here, like that's some little shit to us. That's why they like look at Americans like we so goofy and like we dumb and shit. We coming over here getting fucked up over some stairs. I'm like, let me get my shit together, bro. Like
let me get right
here. Hey, motherfuckers back here putting cement and shit together. Like they don't even have the proper equipment that we have in America. You feel me? But they getting that shit done though. Like
you're right.
And I'm sitting here getting fucked up over some stairs.
Yeah.
Tripping out, bro.
Yeah.
I'm like, hell no, but I definitely appreciate the experience, man. Everywhere I walked, you could literally walk. I walked off the resort, man, walked down the beach at least like a mile. Y'all know what a mile is in Chicago. That shit decent little distance.
Yeah.
Hey, everybody straight love on the beach. What's up?
Yeah, Rasta. What's up, Rasta? Yeah, it's been love. Man. So come home and feel this love, basically.
You said come home.
Yeah, I'm telling the people come home and feel this love.
Y'all gotta experience this, man.
Yeah.
Get out the same place, man.
Yeah. Come see it. Y'all heard it from the horse's mouth again. Another brother coming from Chicago, letting people know what's going on. I'm not just talking. I'm trying to let y'all know the real and give y'all the opportunity about the motherland. So, hey, my brother just let y'all know. Appreciate your time, brother.
For sure, man.
Yeah, be safe going back to Chicago, man.
Hey. It's a blessing. I appreciate the
sir.
opportunity, though, bro.
Yes, sir. I got you, man, for sure. But yeah, guys, listen. We over here doing the work. We putting the time in, and we connecting our people to what's really going on the continent of Africa. If you made it to this point, I know you're probably thinking about coming over here. So we have a webinar that we're putting together to teach our people how to prepare to go back to Africa. We will be teaching people how to do the visa situation, citizenship, residency, overcoming cultural differences, doing business and getting employment opportunities, all those type of things that you need help with in order to get yourself set up and have a firm foundation when coming to the continent of Africa. So if you want help in any of those areas, make sure you join us on June 29th so that we can help you get the information that you need to have a firm foundation so that you can come over here to the continent of Africa and experience what we over here doing, all right? Now, thank you guys for your time. Thank you for your attention. I hope this content was able to bring you some value. And if you haven't already, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button so that you can stay tuned to the journey. And let me know what you guys think in the comment box about my brothers coming over from Chicago and sharing their experience about how they love it and how they feeling over here. And if you're thinking about coming over here, make sure you hit us up so we can help you guys out, all right? And if you've shown love, support, donations in the past, we're eternally grateful for it. If you've subscribed, if you've commented on anything, thank you for the love. Thank you for the support. And if you guys want to support us in any kind of way right now, we have PayPal, CashApp, and Patreon down in the description box. And we appreciate any love and support, all right? And if you made it to this point in the video, thank you for your time. Thank you for your attention, and I hope this was able to bring you some value and you see what's really going on the continent of Africa. All right, y'all be safe out there, and make sure y'all keep the shalom peace, and don't let these people stop y'all. All right, shalom. Look at this view one more time before I get out of here. All right, I want y'all to enjoy this before I leave. All right, y'all be safe.